Okay, so now we're going to start getting into some of the details of actually attacking from these positions we've been talking about, starting with the overhook. So to review a little bit on one of the entries, we'll look at a couple of different entries, but one that I can go to and kind of try to force myself, I'm going to start making this cross grip. I'm going to come under my partner's arm and over my own wrist here. Okay, and I grip kind of like a Kimura grip. Now from here, if he's got a strong grip on me here and I'm struggling to break the grip, I'm going to raise my hips off the mat, create tension in the grip, and then when I go to break the grip, I'm going to drop my hips at the same time. So I have two forces going in opposite directions. Okay? Now, from here, I'm going to start to open my elbow. I let go of my wrist and start to punch through this loop that I'm creating here. I'm going to shoot my head through, and as I get on my side, I'm going to knee pull to bring my partner close to me here. From here, I can hold on to this behind my head as I start to work in my overhook. Okay, remember, I don't need to go for this collar grip necessarily. Very often when you see it taught, everyone will emphasize getting this collar grip, and there's a choke and there's an arm bar here. I consider those to be a little bit low percentage. Okay, so much more important than where I grip is what I'm doing with my arm and my shoulder. Okay, I want to be crunching close to my partner, trying to touch our shoulders together. See how close our heads are, okay? And then I'm just squeezing with my arm here. So this shoulder towards my partner's shoulder, okay? Just this motion here. And I really think about my forearm bone going up into my partner's armpit, okay? From there, I can grab on to my own lapel, my cross lapel, his lapel, or I can just squeeze with my arm here. Doesn't matter, okay? Immediately when I get here, I like to push on this far arm, and I'm going to start using my hip twist to get my hips out and elongating my spine. Once my shoulders and hips are out from underneath my partner, I'm going to use my legs to start to break my partner's posture. Okay? Now, this position here is where I'm going to try to control my partner, right? I think actually in the previous video I said I want you to try to hold your partner here. A better word is control, okay? I want you to avoid in all of these closed guard positions, I never want to just be squeezing, just trying to squeeze and hold my partner in place. I want to keep him in this position, and I want to control his movement. So every time he tries to move towards me to flatten me out, I'm hip twisting out, okay? So I'm trying to hold him in position, but not by squeezing, okay? I'm trying to control and maintain my angle here. So my first attack, my go-to attack from here, the first thing in my mind is going to be to control this arm. So when I'm working my position here, I can also be bringing my knee and my shin up to his chest, and I step on his hip. Okay. So now when he tries to walk into me, I can even pinch my knees together here. I slide down to the wrist, and now I'm going to try to clear this foot through for my triangle. Okay. When I push this wrist, don't try to push up against his back muscles. I just push back this way. And I can step my foot through. As I step my foot through, I try to go tight immediately, getting my hamstring to the neck. Okay, and I change my angle here, setting up my triangle. I go 2-on-1. You can cross your legs if you want, okay? Or cross your feet if you want. Lift the arm across, grab my shin, make my angle. Remember, trying to exclude the shoulder from my triangle choke. So it's just arm and neck. Okay, so one more time here. Cross grip the sleeve, under, over, lift, break. I shoot my arm through, I crunch my partner forward with the knee pull, dig my hand in, my forearm in, and my shoulder to my partner's shoulder. Block his arm, start to hip out, twist out, hip out, twist out. Okay, trying to get my knees pinching towards each other. From here, my first attack, number one attack, I'm going to slide down to the wrist, push the wrist back, step my foot through. As I step the foot through, I immediately am kind of switching the side of my shoulders. So I go from here, and I bring my partner's neck on top of my hips. Cross my feet, up and over, grab my shin, foot on the hips. I make my angle, I put my inner thigh on his shoulder so it's not inside my triangle choke. Okay? And that'll be attack
Number one.